Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Wisdom Eyes. And today I'll be giving a general message. Take what resonates, leave what does not. This message, you could be talking about somebody who helped somebody who was sick. I could have been talking to somebody, courthouse, or friend needing help with someone when it came to a female who could have helped somebody who could have been sick and had passed away. And yeah, let's see what this is about. Yeah, somebody could have helped somebody, support somebody when they was living. And somebody could went to the courthouse and was talking about that. Somebody could be disputing a legal issue about the passing of someone. Probably could have left a will or a contract or something for someone, a female, somebody who could have probably helped someone. Somebody could be in regret about this, heartbroken because they could have betrayed somebody. Somebody could have betrayed somebody after a passing of someone. Now let's see what I'm talking about. Could be an older woman, somebody. Yeah. Somebody who didn't want somebody to see if there was probably an enemy to someone. Let me be clear on this, I'm not sure. Yeah, somebody could have been by themselves and after somebody put an end to something or somebody passed away, somebody could have gained some money abundance from someone's passing. And this person could have been planning. Yeah, didn't want somebody to know something. Yeah, somebody they could have been with, spouse, or just another. Seems like a male figure from this. Somebody left somebody after somebody passed away. And that person probably didn't know nothing about it. Let me see. Yeah, somebody probably took somebody's stability after the passing of someone. Someone was probably given something. And that person, this main female, was unaware, didn't know nothing about it. Another feminine, looks like a feminine figure, could have taken that for herself. I was trying to keep it a secret from someone. Let's see, someone is sad, someone is lonely, somebody betrayed somebody. Yeah. Somebody who was stable. Oh yeah, somebody's inheritance, somebody's will, somebody established some kind of inheritance of some way. Someone didn't want them to know. Someone had moved away, or they thought they was gonna have a happy beginning. Someone, yeah, could be thinking about this. Let's see, put something on this Three of Swords. Somebody could have betrayed somebody. Well, actually, that's what it says. Somebody could have betrayed somebody when it came to some kind of monies. Yeah. Scorpio, Sagittarius, somebody who could have been, could have worked with. If not, somebody, yeah, in your family, or somebody who could have, yeah, been in your family or close to your family, somebody who worked with your family. Yeah. Causing illusions to what you knew, or was trying to do stuff so you wouldn't know what they was up to. They was being real deceptive. You could have moved on from them. You didn't know they was an enemy to you. You could have left them. You could have been in a relationship with them and left them. Or you could have worked with them and you had left the job. Yeah, you put something to rest when it came to that situation, and they probably benefited off of you leaving because you left something behind that you didn't know. Well, this coffin could be, putting something to rest, and it could have been a job if it wasn't a death of someone. Someone did take something, put it into somebody's abundance, in other words. Let's see what else. Put something on this Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody could have been hurt about this. Yeah, somebody worked real hard trying to do this to you. Yeah, they was wanting control. Yeah. It was watching you and planning what they was going to do with someone at the job who could have been trying to target. I mean, this job could have been talking to someone you worked with could have been talking to this person who could have been working with them. Yeah, when it came to your money. So it could have been a boss and a supervisor, two people who worked together. You moved away from, they didn't want you to know what they chose to do. Yeah, to be happy. And they was glad that you moved away. Yeah, because they could have been traveling. They was working hard. You probably could have started sniffing out. I don't know. Let me see. What's this Knight of Pentacles? I'm not sure where we're going with this. We're just going to keep on rolling. Yeah, somebody could have been kept betraying when it came to heartbreak. Somebody you could have been talking to obviously was in a relationship with the Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody could have been causing you issues. They was determined to have some kind of control over you. This new beginning, this contract, your opportunities. Yeah, somebody that you have memories with. Somebody knew you was chilling like a villain. Somebody knew that you was abundant and thought they was gonna be strategic in how they was gonna get that from you, because they wanted you to be struggling, and they was happy when they was, because they wanted you to act like you ain't have no help, you couldn't, align and be in your purpose, or they don't want you to have faith in the situation. They come in and try to do what they was doing. Yeah, to try to receive something that you were supposed to get. Yeah. They didn't want you to be able to see they was trying to Yeah, take this money, your abundance, your stability. Yeah, something that you establish, your wealth. Ain't that about a blip? Let's see. Adjudication. Could have been talking to somebody. No, they were clearly they was talking to somebody about what was going to happen. They was being real negative. They could have been wanting you to be stuck and confused at this job. Yeah, they was really doing a lot of stuff to keep you stuck. They was betraying you at your job. Yeah, they kept coming after you with this person that you could have worked with. Yeah, they didn't want you to see what they were doing. They was wanting to keep you stuck there at the job so they could keep benefiting from you. If that was the case, somebody was being strategic on how they moved when it came to you and what they was betraying you. They was being real sneaky and manipulative. They was lying to you probably. Yeah, they was trying to be all nice and sweet and really they was cold hearted. Obsessed with wealth and status. Yeah, so they was out to get your money. They was trying to keep you stressed and burdened. They didn't want you to grow. They didn't want you to have no other kind of job. You could have been very creative at your job, and they didn't want you to be that. They was wanting to be that for themselves. They knew you was caring and sweet, but you was, yeah. Somebody could see that you was, creative. Like I said, and how you kept, coming up with ways to defeat them. And they was trying to be in competition with you, even though you wasn't looking at your job being something that they was competing with other than the people that probably could have been working with you. Employees, co-workers and stuff probably was hating on you because of how you did your work, how you worked, or whatever you did was they looked at as better than, which caused them to want to compete with you. And that was the truth. How you was very creative. They was trying to confuse you at work and causing illusions, trying to make it seem like they was supporting you and they was really hating on you. Yeah, because and they was probably hating on you because if you was working with someone that you could have had a relationship with, you was talking to this boss or this supervisor and they was hating on you. Somebody didn't want you to be looked at as confident. And someone could have been trying to put an end to that. To your abundance. Oh, yeah. You being a social butterfly at work where people paying you attention. Or have being stable. Just everything. They was just really overall just being a big hater. Yeah. Someone kept trying to cause conflicts and arguments and stuff. They was being selfish because you left the job. Yeah. Oh, they was mad. Yeah, they was causing conflicts. Now they were. Because you released that job, you stopped being a teamwork with them, you stopped giving them solutions to their problems, you stopped being the help to them. You started defending yourself, standing in power. And you could have been loyal to your job, and things were changing for you. And they didn't want that. Somebody discovered that you was basically balancing yourself, your finances, your money, and everything. They didn't think they was thinking that you was gonna probably be or somebody could be thinking about how you let them go, you left the job, and now you're gonna be struggling for money. friendship or be in poverty. Somebody wants you to be worried about money. They want you to feel stuck. But that wasn't the case. Somebody kept coming in, trying to balance the situation because they was wanting to have access to your money. They was trying to block you from changing, from having any money, from being stable, because they was wanting it to seem like they was wanting you to keep giving them money or be, generous to them when it came to an offer. Somebody you was talking to could have been looked at like they wanted you to look at them, that you needed money from them, that you could make your own money. And that's the truth. Somebody basically just wanted you to not have no money because they probably took that from you, and that's why they was trying to control everything that you did, because they didn't give you what you were supposed to have when it came to this job. They took something from you that was supposed to have been yours. Let's see. Yeah, somebody thought they was getting away with something. That's the truth. When it came to an offer or something that you were supposed to receive, an opportunity to get a better position. Somebody took that position, and you walked away. You left your abundance and stopped being a social butterfly then, because you knew you was going to be stable either way. Somebody could have wanted you to be defeated and be all up in your head and have a breakdown. And they was trying to end you. They didn't want you to be happy. They was trying to put an end to your stability, everything. And somebody could be wanting forgiveness. This job could be wanting forgiveness because of what they worked hard to do. But you could have moved away, and you could have left them once you found out the truth, what was going on. And you could have changed and started focusing on you, and they could be worried because now they worry about you protecting yourself from them because what they took from you. And you could have been healing from this situation. Somebody wanted to take a leap of faith to come in, being impulsive, so they could balance the situation out because they didn't want to be without money, because they was basically sharing your money without giving it to you. Ain't that about a book? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, you could be closed off from these people. Once you find out the truth, they could be watching you and thinking how they gonna come in and make this right. Or come back so they can try to talk to you. Because they could probably be having some legal situations. Could have ended something. They could be attached to something. They could be just in the wrong. Something big is about to happen in their world, and they don't want to go out by themselves. You could be protecting your boundaries from them. They were trying to confuse you when it came to what they were doing at your job. They could be in a hot mess at work. Now they got an answer for it. They ain't really trying to do that. Put something on this swords. They could have been celebrating and happy when it came, when they was getting away with stuff. Just partnering up to job, this person or this group, these people at work could have grouped up. Yeah, they were happy because they was getting a lot of job opportunities and stuff. Somebody could have recognized that you escaped something. All these people, all these investments that people had, somebody could be in regret because now they being burdened and stressed. Because you knew the reason why you was having so much stress and chaos. You realize you had a reality check, the light bulb went off. You had an awakening. And they did too. Things was not going their way. Things were starting to backfire. Now they was juggling money. They was being worried about what they were going to do. Because how they came in at you and worked together. Now they having nightmares and can't sleep and anxiety, feeling depressed and hopeless and stuff. And now they are in deep rooms and having mental breakdown, having their finances wrong. Ain't that about it? Because they're looking at things differently. They see exactly what happened. Yeah. This person she was with is now being, yeah, very, can't manage their money. They unstable. They worried about what they're going to do. They probably could be having to go to court about this. Something already happened. You could be looking at things differently when it came to this relationship, with this job, this person. And how you were glad you let them go, you released them. Because they, a lot of investments into stealing from you. They kept seizing the moment and working together every chance they got. They benefited off of you working there with them, you working at that job, you being with that person. They just, yeah, a big setup went wrong. How dare they? Yeah, you saw through all the deception. You Gucci now, because you ain't worried about that. You love the situation. You was determined. You overcame that. And now they having the answer to someone.